Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Daniel here from Miracle Trading. So in this video, I'm going to be doing a trade recap of a trade that I took yesterday on Tuesday, 24th February 2026. So I'm going to be going through the trade that I took and explaining why I took the trade and all that with all my targets, entries, and stuff. So we got the daily time frame right here. We're in a range. We see a bullish candle, a bearish candle, a bullish candle, a bearish candle. So right here on this day, on Tuesday, I can anticipate the same thing going on, okay? Until what? Until we come out of this range right here. As you can see, we're now in a consolidation. So we can see this bullish order block right here getting respected. This for me is not a valid order block that I trade to, but when I see the bodies stay up to this bullish order block, I look at this as an intermediate term order block. All right, so intermediate order block. Right here. Okay, so going to the lower time frame, the 15-minute, which is my bellwether. Okay, so what we have here is, okay, so it's getting a little bit messy with all the lines and stuff, but I try my best to like not overanalyze, but this is how I looked at it. So we had these relative equal lows down here. We had these minor sell side, and this buy side liquidity right here. Okay, so right here we have a market maker buy model. We took out the high right here on 7 a.m. With an SMT right here. So I was going short on equities, targeting these equal lows, but then ended up on my break even and a partial. Okay, so where I entered was slight, I think, yeah, I entered right here on this candle rebalancing this candle right here. So this is a power of three candle that I have on my previous video, which you can check it out. So what I do is I take this whole range of this. Okay, I normally use the bodies, so I just take the bodies and measure it, and then I just take the trade on the 50% or the lower quadrant and placing my stop right here. So this was my first um targeting these sell side liquidity. This was my first trade, and then ended up my break even right here, which I trailed my stop later on, but I took partials down here. So later on we see this displacement with an SMT with ES right here. As we can see, these relative equals, which is Monday's low, previous day low, it got swept right here on ES. So immediately when I saw that, I switched gears into what? Into longs, targeting this inversion fair value gap right here. Okay, so we're again just like the trade I did before, we're below midnight opening price and 8:30 opening price. Okay, I still have my opening range gap from Friday from last week. I still have it annotated in my chart. Um, as you can see, we came back all the way to the upper quadrant right here, all right, to the tick. And then, so I could not make a entry right here. So when I see this, since I was looking for short, it's a little bit difficult for me to enter straight right here. I want to see what price want to do next. Okay, I want to see what price is going to do next. So I cannot be um taking the entry straight away, but this could be a valid entry right here and putting the stop here. But I cannot do that since I was in a short. We have a lot of low resistance right here, as you can see, this trendline liquidity as well. So I was just waiting. I was waiting for what? for a clear confirmation to enter my trade. So um I did not get FOMO'd right here with these big green candles, so I just waited, and the market did not give any opportunity for me to enter at these levels right here. Okay, so there might be 15-second or 30-second entries right here, opportunities on the lower time frame on the 30-second and the 15-second, but I did not take any, so I just waited. So we have this dealing range right here, which we had. Okay, so from this low to this high, okay, right here. So as we can see, this was the first presented fair value gap in this dealing range. So it got violated right here, and we tapped back into it right here, and then we dropped lower, targeting the sell side and creating the SMT with this low with the ES. So when I see this get violated, I take my entry here. Okay, so I take my entry in this inversion fair value gap right here, and putting my stop below this fair value gap right here, and targeting the 50% of this inversion fair value gap. Okay, so the trade played out very well. It took me 5 minutes to hit TP. I also had the short, which I partialed from right here. I had the short that I took partials from as well. So price action was very, very clean, and my trade was very good as well. So we also have this rejection block right here on the 15 minutes. So if I just remove these, if we go to the 15-minute time frame again. So when we took out this buy side liquidity right here, we came all the way back to the consequent encroachment to this rejection block right here, and then we drop lower. Okay, and when we see all this damage and the bodies close above these minor sell side liquidity and creating the SMT, this is an indicator that we are bullish. Okay, so I took the trade around here, as I said, to here, and then price just came back lower into this breaker right here, and this order block right here, and this small fair value gap right here. All right, so and then we just price just went higher, but I was already done for the day. So yeah, this was my trade that I took yesterday, and I hope you enjoyed it and maybe learned something new. So until next time, be safe.